This is what camera shyness looks like in practice.
Oh, of course, I'm just kidding. Hi, my name is Dexter Clark from the Netherlands and I've been on YouTube since 2010. In this video I'm going to talk about how to overcome your camera shyness on YouTube and how to be more confident on camera. It's perfectly normal to be shy and uncomfortable on camera. It's one of the most unnatural things you can do, staring at an infinite black hole that the professionals call a lens. Tip number 1. You might think, hey, that Linus from Linus Tech Tips, he is so comfortable on camera. Yes, he is. But don't forget that Linus does this since 2007. It takes a lot of practice to get better at it. And every time you do it, you get 0.5% better at it. And you will learn some tiny little tricks to make yourself feel comfortable over time. What you don't see is all the outtakes. The edit makes all the difference because the edit makes one smooth, long video. Sometimes I have 60 minutes of footage for just an 8-minute video. I will link up a video that is on this channel where I have all the raw footage in it. You'll see I'll f up a lot. Let me ask you a question. How can you get better on camera without doing it? You can't. You need to practice it. You need to make 100, 200, 500, 1,000 videos before you can get better. To be honest, my first 25 videos, my first 50 videos on my DJ channel sucked. Even I made over 300 videos already. I'm not even counting the stuff that I did for my local television station. I am still nervous for every single time that I shoot. And I'm still getting blackouts for every single time that I shoot, and also for this video. It's perfectly normal. I want to show you some footage of my earlier videos on my DJ channel, and to be honest I was so embarrassed that I deleted the videos. In the last few weeks. And the last vlog, in fact, I let you hear a little bit about the Plop song. Tip number 2. It helps me to script out every single word of the video. I don't have to stick to the exact wording, weirdly enough, because I know my line of thought when I read through the script, then I can say it in my own words, so it is more natural. The other reason why I want to script out every single word is because English is still a little bit difficult for me, and I break my my tongue. With a script I can think ahead of what I'm going to say, and you have it so easy when you are English by default. Watch yourself. It's one of the scariest things you can do, I know, but what 300 videos does is, well, I'm not embarrassed to look at myself anymore. You will improve over time, and every time when you look at yourself, you can note down things that you notice about yourself, and you can improve that next time. And you will improve with little steps every single time. When you're in a schedule of recording regularly, you'll notice that sometimes it will work and sometimes it won't. Don't push it. And if you force it, you'll notice that you'll get footage that you're not really happy with. I have footage that I'm right out angry on because I'm recording on a day just to stick to a murderous schedule of 3 videos a week. And I'm not feeling up to it that week. It's footage that's lost. On those days you can do other things, writing scripts, making thumbnails, doing metadata for your YouTube videos. Tip number 5. Some people want to make YouTube videos without showing their face. The problem with that is that you will miss out on opportunities. Opportunities to connect with people. When people can see you in the eye, hear your voice, they are more likely to trust you. They will watch your videos longer, watch more of your videos, which grows your YouTube channel faster. Tip number 6. Talk into the lens of the camera. It's really hard for people to connect with you when you don't look directly at them. And to be honest, this is still an area that I have to do a little bit of work on myself. Tip number 7. Set a mood or make a setting that you feel comfortable with. For example, I'd like to shoot with my curtains closed so nobody can see my F-ups. Before I continue to the next tip, if you have a tip that fits this video very well, if you have a mindset trick or something, let us know in the comments. I'm looking forward to read them all. Tip number 8, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is YouTube. A little bit of amateurism is baked into the expectation of the platform. And I sometimes use my slip-ups in my final video. It makes it more human. Talk before you shoot. Before you shoot your actual script, make sure that you talk into the camera a little bit so you get a little bit more comfortable on camera. You'll notice that this will improve your performance on your video, in your video a lot. Some footage that I shot before making this video. Preparing for my next shoot. I'm busy making a cup of tea. Otherwise the noise is too heavy. Oh, that light is bright on the early morning. Record in the morning. Your mind is still fresh and you are more relaxed. If you do it later on in the day, you might be more tired and much more likely to make mistakes and much more likely to annoy yourself. Fake it until you make it. The weird thing is, if you fake it, if you fake more confidence, you will feel more confident. It's psychological, but it works. This is going to be a hard one. I noticed that, I'm looking off camera now. I noticed that confidence has a lot to do with self-esteem. I had a really difficult childhood. When I was growing up, my parents always told me that my brother was better and that I had to be more like my brother. And I also had a little bit of difficulty, a lot of difficulty to connect with other people in school, other kids in school. In other words, I was bullied a lot. I know I'm not the prettiest guy out there. I have a receding hairline. I'm bald, not by choice. I'm a little bit overweight. I have glasses, otherwise I'm blind as a bat. I have so many excuses why I shouldn't do YouTube, but I still do it. And if I can do it, you can do it too. I know I can't do a lot of things, but for the 100 things I can't do or I'm bad at, there are also 100 things that I'm good at. I can make YouTube videos, I can dance, I can sing, I can program computers, and I know that that is true for you also. And the 100 things that I find ugly about myself, there are 100 things that I'm pretty in or beautiful in. I have 2 hands with each 10 fingers. I have all my 10 fingers. I have 2 arms, I have 2 legs, I can walk, I don't sit in a wheelchair. A lot of people in this world can't say that. Try to find those little gems about yourself. I said at one point in my life to myself, will it help me to be scared? Will I progress in my life if I stay scared? And the answer was no. And no, it didn't change from one day to the other. But it changed. It changed over time, and I noticed that age does a lot to also. I'm more confident now than I've ever been in my life. And I want to say to you, I applaud you. I applaud you for being on YouTube. I applaud you for having the balls to show your face on camera. I applaud you for having the courage to be there. There are so many people, and those are the people in the comments that try to put you down. There are so many people in this world that didn't come even this far. And even if your YouTube channel fails, even then, at least you tried. And a lot of other people didn't, because they were simply too scared. Steve Jobs said once in an interview, those who are afraid of failing will never succeed.